Good morning students. This video is for class 3 maths and today we will start with exercise number 12.2 where they have given you conversion. Maybe they have given you conversion of rupees into paisa, or maybe paisa into rupees, or maybe rupees and paisa both into paisa. So let us do. Convert into paisa. You all have done measurement chapter, that as you know, if you remember, it is the same thing. So they have said convert, like for example question number 1 B. Let me write 6 rupees 15 paisa. They have said convert this 6 rupees and 15 paisa into paisa. So all in this question, in question number 1, they have asked you to convert into paisa. So this paisa is already given in paisa. You don't need to change this. What you have to change is the 6 rupees. So again you will write as you have done in measurement chapter, as we know rupee 1 is equal to 100 paisa. So rupees 6 is equal to 6 into 100, that is equal to 600 paisa, and 15 rupees is there, so you will add 15 and 15 paisa and it will be 615 paisa. This is how you have to do. So if they give you rupees and paisa, just convert the rupees into paisa by multiplying the rupees into 100, and then whatever paisa they give you, you add that along with the conversion and you will automatically get the answer. So let me show you one more. It is the same thing. If you talk about say question number K, 50 rupees 50 paisa. Suppose 1K 50 rupees and 75 paisa. If you ask me this 50 rupees and 75 paisa, as we know what 50 rupees, again rupee 1 is equal, because you have to convert rupee into paisa. So 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa. So rupees 50 is equal to 50 multiplied by 100, that is equal to 5000 paisa, plus 75 we have 75 paisa, add paisa 5705. So 5075 paisa. I hope all of you have understood this. Okay. Now let us come to question number 2. Convert into paisa. So whatever rupees they have given you, they in the previous year they have mentioned this much rupees, this much paisa, but here they have only mentioned you rupees. That means if you remember, if you have watched the videos in the last class, I have said that whatever you have, if they use the bigger unit, whatever you have before the decimal will be your rupees, whatever you have after the decimal will be a paisa. Or simply convert or simply multiply 100 by the rupees they have given you, you will automatically get the answer. Let me show you. Question number 2. Question number 2B again. Suppose rupees 92.90. This they have given you and they have asked you to convert this into paisa. So from rupees to paisa, so again you will write as we know rupee 1 is equal to 100 paisa. So rupees 92.90 is equal to 92.90 into 100. So remember, when you multiply by 100, the decimal shifts towards the right side. So you have 2 zeros here and the decimal will shift 1 place 2 place. So here, so you will have 9290 paisa, because we will not write the decimal anymore, because after the decimal there is no digit, so you don't have to write the decimal. If there would have been any digit, then you have to write the decimal. Now after the decimal there is no digit, so we will not write. So this is very simple. Now suppose you take question number F. they have said rupees 0.84, convert this into paisa. So again you will write, as we know, rupee 1 is equal to 100 paisa. So rupee 0.84 is equal to 0.84 into 100. Again, if you multiply, the decimal will shift towards the right side. If you divide, the decimal will shift towards the left side. By counting the number of zeros, you will move up to how many places you know. So there are 2 zeros, cancel, and here 1 place, 2 place. So you will write here 84 paisa. This is how you have to do. So children, I hope you have understood this. Okay. Now, question number 3, where they have given you paisa and they have asked you to convert into rupees and paisa. So remember, from rupees to paisa you have multiplied by 100. Now they have asked you to convert from paisa to rupees. So what you have to do? You have to divide by 100. So let me show you question number 3. Question number 3, let me show you again question number B, 2600 paisa, and they have asked you to convert this into rupees and paisa. So from paisa to rupees, what will you do? You have to divide. So you will write, as we know, 1 paisa is equal to 1 by 100, rupees 1 by 100. So 2600 paisa is equal to 26 divided by 100. So how many zeros? I said if you multiply, the decimal will move to the other side. If you divide, you will put the decimal before the same number of digit as the number of zeros are. 1, 2, cancel, and from the back 1, 2 count here and put a decimal. So whatever before the decimal is your rupees 26, and whatever after will be a 0 and 00 paisa. This is your answer. Now suppose, let me show you number F, 185 paisa. The short form I am writing, the short form. Okay. Now instead of number F, let me show you number H, 95 paisa. So again, as we know that 1 paisa is equal to rupees 1 by 100. That means you divide the paisa by 100, you will automatically get the answer. Now, so here 95 paisa is equal to 95 by 100. 0 you cancel, from the back count 2 digit, 1, 2, and here is the digit. So you will write here how much? There is no rupees, so you will write only 0.95 paisa. Sorry, you will write here rupees 0.95. So I hope you have understood this, all of you. Or you can write 0 rupees and 95 paisa. You can write rupees 0 and 95 paisa. You can write any one. So I hope all of you have understood this. Now let us see what they have said in question number 4. In question number 4, they have given you questions, and along with that they have given you answers. So number, how many 5 paisa coin will make 29.60 paisa rupees, 19.25 paisa, rupees 40 any. So how many 5 paisa coin will be needed to make 29 rupees 60 paisa? So if you divide that, you will automatically get the number of coins needed. Same, how many coins, how many 10 paisa coin will make this much, how many 25 paisa. So whatever the amount, whatever the rupees they give you, you divide by the amount of one coin. If it is 5 paisa coin, you will divide by 5. If it is 10 paisa coin, you will divide by 10. If it is 20 paisa coin, you will divide by 20 paisa. So if you divide by the amount of one coin, you will get the number of coins. So let me show you question number 1 for A, and all the remaining are same. So rupees 29.60, and how many 5 paisa coins? So let us divide this by 5. Rupees 29.60. So 5 5s are 25. 4 5 5s are 25. 4 in hand. Now you have what? You have 6. So that will make you 5 9s are 45. 1 0, and here again 0 comes down. So 5 2s are 10. Now you see, this is only for you to understand. Now you see, if you multiply this, if you multiply 592 by 5, you have to see that this answer comes. Let us check. 592 into 5. So 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, 1 in hand, 5 9s are 45, plus 1 46, 4 in hand, 5 5s are 25, 29. So if you divide by rupees, so you will automatically get that answer. So I hope all of you have understood this. So please, so children, I hope all of you have understood. So whatever the amount they give you, if you divide by that number of if you divide by the value of one coin, you will automatically get the number of coins to make that much money. Question number 5, they said convert into rupees and paisa 12 5 rupees coin. There are 12 5 rupees coin. Suppose question number 5A, 12 5 rupee coin. So what will be this? 12 5 rupees. So 12 into 5, that is equal to rupees 60. Now sometimes they have given you paisa, like number C, 50 25 paisa coin. So there is 50, that means 50 multiplied by 25 paisa coin. So 25 paisa. Now you multiply this will be 0, 5 5s are 25, 2 in hand, 5 2s are 10, this much paisa. But they have already asked you to convert rupees and paisa. So if you divide again this, as we know, 1 paisa is equal to 1 by 100 rupees. So 1250 paisa is equal to 1250 by 100. You cancel and put a decimal. You will have rupees 12 and 50 paisa. This is how you have to convert. Now again, suppose for example number F, 10 5 rupee coins. So 10 into 5, that is rupees 50. I hope you have understood. So please complete this full exercise, that is 12.2, in the copy along with the process I have showed, as I have shown, as we know this that in every details. So children, for today we will keep it till here. In the next class we will start with the next exercise. So for today up to this much. Thank you class.